I'm sorry. We're tuning in a homeroom with Smooth. Class is now in session. Sorry. We're tuning in a homeroom with Smooth. Class is now in session.
What the heck? Wait, why is it giving me audio?
That was weird. That's a new intro right there.
Oh, it is still. Wait, why is it giving me? Oh my god! Yeah,
that was weird. That's a new intro right there.
Yeah.
Is Instagram playing back in the background?
Yeah, Instagram's playing in the background because it. Yeah. I gotta fix it. I gotta fix the Instagram link. All right, I'm gonna fix the Instagram link. All right, I'm gonna fix the Instagram link.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, listen. This is episode number 281 of the Homeroom with Smooth podcast. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna have to test this out on my spare time. I'm just gonna remove Instagram from the thing. I'm gonna have to test it out on my spare time.
They were here and they got booted out. They said you can't deal with this.
Nah, not at all, man. How you doing, though, bro? How you doing, man?
I am all right, man. It's about to be the holiday season, which means that extra stress of doing everything. But at the end of the day, it's all fun. You're there for your family, friends, making those connections. Yeah. How about you?
I'm good, but unfortunately, Jonathan Majors ain't good. All right, he's not good at all. That boy got found guilty than a motherfucker, boy. But it's not the same type of guilty though. He got found guilty of what the heck did he do? Oh yeah, of reckless what is that called? Reckless assault or something like that?
Yeah, because it was it was weird. Let me go pull this thing real fast. Because that's the whole thing. Shout out to Bing right now because I'm using that one because I'm too lazy to go to Google. Yeah, because it was like assault and harassment. And I'm seeing reckless assault in the 3rd degree and guilty of harassment.
Yeah, and harassment is just a violation. Like it's not even a crime, and the other one's a misdemeanor.
Pretty much, it was he yelled at his girlfriend in public. He cursed out his girlfriend in public, and that was a harassment charge.
Yeah.
That I feel.
You feel what?
I feel ways about this.
Yeah, so I'll straight up say it. Like, look, this is how I feel. All right, I don't like that he was convicted in this manner. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like. I don't like he was convicted in this manner. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a farce. You know what I'm saying? I think they just wanted to throw something out there and make it stick. I think the jury pool was a bit biased or tainted because you got a juror yelling out guilty before they even finished reading the thing out. I'm like, and then they over there snickering about it. I'm like, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably gonna get a mistrial declared.
Yeah, I'm just like beyond what fucking happened and everything too. And the thing is too, both of them are misdemeanors. So it's essentially, and I guess what they say, because taking everything into account too, and then the fact that you could tell like her a lot of what she said for that incident was proven false. Which is and I think that should be kind of the fact of the old one. I feel like this one you could, and I'm not saying the relationship was problems. I'm not saying they have had other shit happen in the past or whatnot that unfortunately made this elevate and explode into the public spotlight, right? But the majority of this was based on this one incident in March, and there was nothing there for that one incident. And I think the jurors are reaching out and saying, for it to get to that point, other shit was happening, and they're finding him guilty for this other shit that's happening, and not the incident in question. And I think that's what very, very sad. And now for him, luckily, he already grabbed the bag. But imagine if he didn't grab the bag. Like you essentially just ruined his life over misdemeanors because and I think that's a sad thing. And even like when the cops came, because he called the cops,
right,
and they detained him.
Right, and she's the one that's drunk, messed up in the closet. Like,
yeah, and that's a thing that like, and it's funny, and hopefully this is more of a aberration because I'm hoping the world's changing, but sometimes like I don't know. But it makes it for someone who dates outside his race, it gives me cause for pause.
yeah,
Because say if I I bring a girl home and then she gets wasted, and that's the thing. And I'll put it this way: I used to have an ex-wife. My ex-wife got fucking slitty, just way like that too. And she, got mad, self-destructed at the time too, and freaking, swinging.
Yeah.
Swinging. This crazy lady got a knife out.
Whoa.
Like, ha ha ha, because drunk's like that too. So now I'm like, now my choice is call the cops. I get arrested. Try to deal with myself. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. I get arrested. I leave my house in the middle of the night. Black man leaving the house in the middle of the night. Get arrested. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to? Oh, I'm not supposed to curse anymore. Sorry. What in the world am I supposed to do? And I think that's what makes this so scary. Because and then because now it's like, so then if it goes to trial and it does stuff, they're not going to go ahead and deal with just this situation. They're gonna
so welcome to the front screen. Hi.
She was doing chapstick and everything too. It's like, go. No, and I think that's the cause for alarm, because it's and now it goes back to the point with what we were saying before. You could be doing everything right, and you still get screwed over. And like I said, I'm not saying he handled everything perfectly. I'm not saying there wasn't other stuff that happened beforehand to escalate to that point. Because usually when crap like this happens, there was other shit that happened behind the scenes. But too many people, they are trying to get him for other stuff that they don't know what happened.
Yeah, because I don't like the fact that they're well, first it was a lawyer's misstep to where the stuff from London even got brought into it. Because I'm like, they should have just left well enough alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kept trying to they were trying to catch her up, but she couldn't talk about the event. And then the judge was just like, okay, you want to play stupid games? Here's your stupid prize. But somebody brought up like another good defense they could have used was like the fact that in the penal code, you're allowed to actually like defend yourself and like use reasonable force to get your property back. You know, that's what they should have leaned into that as well, because that's a real law.
Well, yeah, but but that's the thing. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. I don't think because it was more like, from everything that I saw, it was more of like the push into the car, and it was more to get her out of the fucking street to protect herself. And I think they're using that as saying, oh, that he struck her, and they're painting the narrative, which is unfortunately crap, horse malarkey.
Yeah, super crap. Okay, I have to do it like this. I can't.
Thank you. That was too much.
I can't be that close. I can't be that close anymore. No, but I'm really I like, because you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, that's really his whole situation. Like, he was screwed. You have a whole video of this man running in a peacoat with brunch shoes on, like blocks in New York City, blocks. And oh yeah, and she's running after him, and yeah, he's the aggressor.
No,
and like, what? How does that work?
No, but that's what I'm telling you, because I gave you my real situation.
Yeah.
And now it's like, no matter what I fucking do, see that's how you know I'm this makes me mad. No matter what I do, it like since I'm a black man who's 6 feet tall, and she's 5'5", 5'2", 5 whatever. Like even if she's freaking 5'9", she's shorter than me. So and you know, she's the one in danger, even though she's the aggressor. She's the one doing this like that too. And then no matter what I do, it's like that. And that's the thing. And now it goes into the thing that we talk about everything else, because now it's like, and that's what we think about it. Because in my neighborhood, if I'm walking out in the middle of the night, especially with not everything there too, and like that too, being a black man, the cops are going to pull me over and be like, what are you doing? If I'm if I'm leaving a situation where, you know, she's being aggressive like that too, I got nothing on me. So guess what? Now I'm detained. I'm doing like, that's the thing. I try to freaking defend myself. I get, you know, I use too much force. I get arrested, and now they're saying I'm a wife beater. I'm an abuser. That's and the thing. I disarm her and she cuts herself. It's my fault. Like so like no matter what you do, there's no way out. And that's the thing that's the scariest about this. And this, like you said, this just proves it. And I'll be clear, I'm not defending their freaking relationship and what they did and how she felt and all this other stuff like that, but it shows that when it snowballs, no matter what you do, for black men, it's not gonna end well for you.
Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, I just want to say that it's
Merry Christmas, head ass.
I thought I'd bring a little Christmas joy to the pod today. But yeah, I want to say it's very disheartening to watch this play out. One, I don't condone violence or domestic violence, whatever. I know some people are saying that, because I watched the video and to me it looked like she was the aggressor, but people are saying that combined with all this other evidence makes him guilty. I didn't watch the court case. I didn't read the documents. I didn't read the text, any of that kind of stuff. I just know based off of that video I watched, this is a man running to escape from her. So based off of that alone and this verdict, it just seems very far-fetched to me. And I understand brands want to protect their image and they want to do what's best for them. But for Marvel and Disney to drop him like that, it was very hard to see. Very, very hard to see. He's in the middle of like his career going to the next level. And it just really sucks that this has caused huge opportunities for him to be canceled. I'm hoping that, because I don't know, I'm just hoping that he's still, like, his career isn't ruined and that this is just like a phase, kind of like when Will Smith slapped, Chris Walker on stage, and then people let it blow over for a few months. I'm hoping that's what this is.
But I would hope so too. But unfortunately, because even if you look at what he was convicted of 2 misdemeanors, the headlines don't read that. They're saying he's guilty of assault on a woman. And unfortunately, that's what the headline reads. And that's why Disney dropped him. And so and that's another thing I'm just not going to condone. Like, I don't agree with it, but I get it. And so I get why Disney did it because it's so, and I think honestly, if they even took away the they wouldn't have dropped him if he wasn't guilty, if they just had him guilty of harassment, because they could explain that away. But since he was found guilty of assault, and that's the thing, and even it's like the lowest, I guess, the lowest degree of assault, because it's third degree reckless, which means it wasn't even intentional. So that's what that assault charge is. So it's kind of like, it's so dumb. It could be like, I pushed you for whatever reason, even if it was to save your life from an incoming car, and I did it too hard and it caused freaking damage like that too. And that's the thing. So it's saying I didn't use the right amount of force, because that's where the reckless comes in. And they're both misdemeanors, and that's the sad thing about it, which means like I said, not condoning it in any way, and I'm not condoning the relationship, but I feel like people, they're saying since it got to this point, something beforehand had to happen. But the thing is, we're trying these for the March 25th incident, not for a prism of their life over a crazy amount of time. It was that snapshot in time, not everything else. So like, unless they know something that, and that's the thing. So if people are saying he's guilty, they're saying he's guilty for other stuff, not that event. And that's where it's like, hey, we need to check the laws and check what he was on trial for. And then if you find something else later, and I think and that's what happened. And they're trying to say, well, he could have done this in the past, which made him likely to do this in the future or at this time. But then with all the evidence you see, it's like he's not doing that at this time. So that other stuff is not right. And if they want to get him for older stuff, you close this trial and then be like, hey, and the discovery of from this trial, we're trying for something else because they found out about a different event, but that's not what they did either. So like like you said, it's a farce, and it was just it's a gross misuse of the legal system.
Yeah, man. And the thing with Marvel is, like, I just want to point out, Robert Downey Jr. ain't no saint. Thanos wasn't no saint. What's that other dude's name?
Exactly.
That's in Avengers. Like, most of the Avengers have felonies, man. Like, it's crazy. The world's getting saved by felons.
Yeah, but it's two things. They're not black. And
that's it. Yep.
No, and the other thing, it's what the headline reads and the recency. Because remember, and the thing is too, before with Robert Downey Jr., they took a flyer on him, and it panned out. Jeremy Renner, that was the thing. And the thing is, Disney, they did what they do, where it's they wait it out and see what happens. And I will say, like, their move doesn't surprise me because they did the same thing with Johnny Depp. They said, hey, we're pausing everything. We're going to see how this goes. And then depending on what way it goes, we're going to be on the right side of history.
Yeah, well, except they still ended up on the wrong side of history.
Well, and until that's the thing. And that's the thing. And even if he goes into a retrial and everything like that too, this headline's going to stick forever. So, and that's why, like, hopefully he recovers, but he's not going to be as high as he once was. He's never going to be that high. And that's the sad thing about it too. When you look for representation, of not even African Americans, Black people, just of minorities, and getting to the next level, this is a death blow for all minorities, and that's something that we should not tolerate. And that's the main freaking issue on that one too, because and like disgusting.
So Shar.
Yes. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You want to take us into Blueface and
I'm so ready for this. I've been waiting all week to talk about this. Yes, I got y'all.
Please.
All right. So for those of you all who do not know what we're talking about, Soulja Boy and Blueface have the dumbest beef in history. I'm going to start from the beginning of where it started to where it's at now. Okay. So Blueface did an interview on this podcast, and you can tell it's like one of those podcasts where he jokes with everything he says. I can't remember the type of humor, but he pretty much would drag you. So like if you say that you're a rapper, he'd be like, "Oh, your rap is trash." Like even if you're not a trash rapper, like that kind of humor. So he went on this podcast or whatever, and the podcaster, I can't remember his name, but he's well known in the podcast world. So he asked, basically, he said he couldn't name 3 of Blueface's songs.
Oh, yeah, Funny Marco. Yeah.
Funny Marco, thank you, Funny Marco. And so Blueface said, damn, really? He was like, and out of the thin air, he goes, can you name three of Soulja Boy's songs? I bet you I could beat him in a verses. And so after that, it triggered the hell out of Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy decided this is my opportunity to go off on somebody today. He went live on Instagram and started dragging Blueface for filth. Told him he couldn't rap. He was like, I can't even name 2 of your songs. Forget 3 songs. And then he started saying, I'm gonna sleep with both of your baby mamas. I'm gonna sleep with Krishan. I'm gonna sleep with Jaden. He even insinuated getting oral sex from them. He was like, You can't even keep your baby mamas in check. Why are you coming for me? Like you can't even keep your he was like, you can't even keep your drama off the internet. Why are you coming for me? So of course, from there, we know Blueface has a habit of going on tangents anyway, all day long on Twitter because he'll have nothing else better to do. So this sparked Blueface. So now he's going back on Soulja Boy, dragging him, talking about nobody has heard, like nobody even knows his songs anymore, and who is Soulja Boy, this, that. Okay. So fast forward to, I want to say it was Sunday night. I think it was Sunday night. Soulja Boy, he's still upset over this, goes live. I tuned into the live because I was like, look, I need to. It was very entertaining. He goes live and he's dragging Blueface. And he's like, man, he was like, why that man so upset? He was like, go ahead and he's like, you can come talk to me if you got an issue. Why don't we just handle this? Like he keeps insinuating they should like square up basically and fight over it. And so Blueface is in the comments of his live talking about some, man, whatever, you're not gonna do nothing. And so Soulja Boy's like, why don't you come up? Why don't we just talk about it? Why don't we just discuss this? And Blueface was like, okay, bet, let's do this then. So they go live together. It is, I swear to y'all, I couldn't stop watching it though. It was the dumbest shit I've ever watched a day in my life because they both met their match. Both of them go off the same exact way. So they were both basically just throwing jabs at each other. And then Blueface was like, so why did you have to bring my baby mamas into this? Why do you have to do that? What they got to do with this? And so Soulja Boy was like, it was just a joke. What's the issue? It's just a joke. He was like, so that's how you joke? Oh, now it's a joke? Like, and so basically they both agreed to meet up and fight. And so Soulja Boy was like, I'm gonna send you an address. Yo, Blueface shows up to the address. It's in the middle of a random Mexican hood. Soulja Boy's not there. Blueface is walking around that parking lot asking every person that walks past about him, do you know Soulja Boy? Have you seen him? Everybody's like, we don't know who that is. And he's like, they don't know who Soulja Boy is. I showed up. This is my hood. Where you at? Like, you can't, as much drama that Blueface starts, this is pure comedy. I'm watching this whole thing and it's pure comedy. Like,
I can't believe he actually showed up.
Like the fact that he actually showed up and he really thought the Soulja Boy was gonna show up. It was at a laundromat, like a random laundromat.
Wow. He didn't look up the location prior.
So then he gets in his feelings and he starts posting all these screenshots about the conversation he had with Soulja Boy. He was like, you can see that, like, I told him to meet up. So now, of course, Blueface is like, oh, you scared because you didn't show up. And I told you we could fight this out and you never showed up. You were never there. And I came. So that's where they're at right now.
Damn.
That's crazy.
It's wild. It's wild. All because Blueface said he can beat him in a versus.
Look, first of all, Blueface ain't beating Vanilla Ice in a versus, okay? Vanilla Ice could probably like run like Ice Baby 4 times and then do a couple other things and then he's straight. Like, he's not beating, like, I don't know who Blueface thinks he is. Like, bro,
Me either.
You've lost your cash cow. You've lost Krishan. It's over for you, buddy. Like, you are on a downward slope into whatever hell is, okay, for a career. Like, you're done. Like, you have your notoriety, you have your clout, you have your name. Learn how to invest your money well. Make sure you keep paying your attorney though, so you don't end up in jail. And hopefully, you can turn this thing around some type of way, because everybody's only one hit away. So I'm not gonna say you ain't got another hit in you. However, it would behoove you to learn how to rap on beat at this point in your life, because at least Soulja Boy is on beat, and Soulja Boy got a classic album.
He has hits on hits. What? Like, what do you mean you can't name 3? The reason you can't name 3 Soulja Boy songs is because you were like probably 2 when his songs were a hit, because you're about 10 years younger than Soulja Boy.
This dude, kiss me through the phone.
I can go on. I love me some Soulja Boy music. I do. That was my entire college career. You talking about you can't name 3 of his songs. You tried it. And I can understand Soulja Boy went too far, but I can understand why he got so upset.
I miss, from what you explained it, but Blueface did have a good line, because he's like, they don't even know who Soulja Boy is. That laundromat. that is pretty good.
This man is pure. He's a comedian. I got to give him that. He's a comedian.
He went into
rolled
the
up
wrong
and everything
profession.
too.
He should have been an actor instead of a rapper.
He should have.
Maybe this will help him
Speaking
transition.
speaking of comedian, I saw something come across my timeline, and Blueface just cut a deal with Zeus, and he's mimicking for his commercial, Mr. Rogers. So he comes in this room, he goes, "It's a beautiful day," but he doesn't say in the neighborhood.
Mm.
He uses some other term. You got to watch it. The shit is funny.
Right.
Basically, he's starting some show where he's looking for the next rap artist that he can
Sign?
his marketing is, I gotta give it to him. His marketing is genius. It's genius.
So he's basically pulling a Drewski. How Drewski's going around looking for talent to sign and
Yeah,
making funny
pretty much.
videos off of that.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but that's what I'm saying. He's just copying somebody else's formula. Like,
Yeah.
like again, like, yeah, they cut him a deal, but I mean, I don't think they realize what the value of Blueface is without Krishan. Like, eventually he's
No,
gonna
that's
hit net
facts.
zero.
That's
He's gonna
facts.
hit net zero. And it's gonna be over. Like, he has no extrinsic value outside of her. She is the draw. She
No, you're
was the
right
bread
on
and
that.
butter. Like, your new girlfriend, your baby mama,
Baby
like,
mama.
she ain't got it. She ain't got
She left him.
Oh, she did too?
So
Bruh, come on.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, there's
bruh,
more
he's
beat.
gonna-
There's more beat to all of this. So, and that's one reason Soulja Boy was dragging him on the internet. He was like, you can't even get both of your baby mamas together. Both of them left you. How about you get that in order before you come for me? So basically, Krishan and Jaden, his baby mama, teamed up together because he tried to take Krishan's baby, and Jaden found out, and they teamed up somehow. And it was the weirdest shit ever. They went live together and they were laughing and basically saying,
yeah, they're no, yeah.
Yeah.
Were they smoking in the car?
Yeah, yes. And so they both ganged up together and went and trashed his house together. Like, this is just like this pure entertainment. It really is to me. It's really entertaining. And so after that, I guess Jaden got the guts to like leave him. So they're saying that she's not really around. However, she's still signed to him, so she can't like leave him, but so much. So he has her on tour because her little Barbie song is popular now. So, but the word on the street is both of them left him.
Man, dude is trash, bro. Do you know how trash you got to be for both women to leave you? You went from 1 to 2 to 1 to 0 in record time because they both realize they don't need you. They're the draw without you. Like, you provide no value, bro. No value to society, no value to yourself, no value to them. You're just a headache. You know what I'm saying?
He's a joke, that's for sure.
Sperm donor.
But I will say, because he's broke as a joke, he had Jaden sign. Well, she has everything under her name, but the label that she just signed to, he has a partnership in. So that's probably the only thing saving him right now. So when they go on tour, she can't go on tour by herself. He has to be there.
He doesn't have to be there.
He doesn't have to be there, but he is a part of like the deal that they signed for her album or whatever. He signed it too, so he owns a part of it, but most of it's in her name.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Hopefully, she's able to get out that deal, man. And I'm ready to see Blueface go back to being a regular person. Like I'm ready to just not see him. I'm ready for him to just not.
Let me tell you something. I swear to you, I scroll on my timeline and there's no escaping them. I have seen tweets from people who be like, I have blocked these people. How am I still getting news on Krishan and Blueface?
Hey, it's inescapable, man. It's inescapable because I just feel like once, because people feel like I hate Krishan and I don't like, I genuinely wish the best for her, but Blueface, I genuinely dislike Blueface.
Same
like,
here.
Wholeheartedly. Like I'm not
Same.
in his camp at all as a person. You know what I'm saying? If he or somebody from his team's end up watching this, yes, I know I will not get the Blueface interview. Boo-hoo me. Boo-hoo me. I will cry tears into nothingness because I don't care.
I agree. He gets on my nerves too. And if it wasn't for Soulja Boy, I would have never known all this was going on because I love me some Soulja Boy. He's funny as hell to me. And like I said, I listened to he literally for 5 to 6 years of my early 20s. I was a Soulja Boy. Watch me, you.
Oh man.
TikTok can thank Soulja Boy for starting these viral dances because we was doing them kind of dances before there was a TikTok.
Right. That's man. Look, if TikTok was around back then, Soulja Boy would have been a #1 artist. Like,
Right?
because he had dances to everything.
Everything.
Yep. Oh.
So when I was in college, we learned like crank that Batman, crank that Superman, crank that Soulja Boy. It was so many different versions.
Man, it was ridiculous. Like I was like, because somebody was like, Batman, crank that Batman. I said, Batman. I said, I just learned Superman last week. What you mean Batman? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yep.
No.
Like, how athletic do I need to be? like, what is the prerequisite? I didn't stretch. Yeah. You know, but I do want to say, cheers and congratulations are in order. All right, one, because this is a solid year of potting for us. You know what I'm saying? This is a solid year. You know what I'm saying? Solid year of potting.
9 months for me.
No, but here's the thing though. Like about that, like no, we have not been podcasting for just a year. It's been like this podcast has been in existence since 2020 of June, in various forms, shape, forms, or fashion. That's why we're on episode number 281. But I do want to thank you guys for, you know what I'm saying, for being here, and being a part of everything. I do want to thank you guys for that.
9 months for me.
This guy.
I do have a question of the day before we go.
Oh. Hold on. Breaking news, because I could not wait for this.
Breaking news.
All right. So Colorado just ruled that Mr. Trump will not be on the ballot.
I saw that. Yeah.
Like this is good.
We need more states to do this.
Yes. Kick him off the ballot.
They said he is not qualified to be a president, and they're absolutely right.
Yeah, he incited an insurrection.
Yep.
He had his supporters come to the White House and beat up Secret Service and police. Like, I want people to understand this, okay? If this was Obama and a bunch of black people, there would have been a massacre, okay? We would have had the Boston Tea Party Part 2. Okay, we would have had a civil rights movement level of abuse that would have took place. Yep. But because it was all, you know what I'm saying, their own skin folk, they pretty much got away scot-free, except for that one woman that stepped past that barrier and got a bullet straight to the chest, which I was happy for. Someone's like, oh my God, you're so insensitive. I'm like, no, buddy, y'all broke into Congress and the White House. Bam. What do you expect to happen? Well, not the White House. They weren't in the White House. They were just in Congress. Yeah. White House wasn't going for that.
Capitol building.
Yeah, the Capitol building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is, well, we'll see. It's gonna be a showdown up in court. So,
I mean, that was the Colorado Supreme Court. So there's nowhere else they can go.
Well, no, it's gonna go to the National Supreme Court. It's gonna be like on the national level probably. So,
yeah, I mean,
that's what I said. So this should be interesting.
The issue. I need him to go ahead and get convicted, though.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean, because no, I don't think it's gonna get convicted, but no, but that'll be a crazy thing because now he's have to go to the U.S. Supreme Court to fight that one, and then if they agree in favor of Colorado.
Or
in the fall,
what they can do is not take it up to avoid making any type of judgment. If they want to, they can just not take the case. So then it just default judgments to what the Colorado Supreme Court said, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can say it's a state issue. That's all they can say. It's a state issue. We're gonna see our way out of it. Yeah. So then every state can then go, oh, we can decide for ourselves.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but if multiple states do that, then the U.S. Supreme Court it's have to step in and rule it. So,
Yeah, they would have to after a certain
Yeah,
number of
so
states,
that's
because
also
it would become impossible for him to win.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, hopefully more states follow suit.
Well, what no, and that's what we need to see, because if California
Yeah.
goes ahead and does it, and then actually if like
That's a huge vote.
what, because and that one probably won't even matter as much, but it would probably be Arizona, Nevada, if any one of those states, states that switch back and forth between blue and
Mhm.
red, any
Yeah.
one of those states, or if Georgia follows suit.
Virginia, I think
I-
Virginia is one of those states too. I want to say.
Yeah, if those start to fall, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, get a good little New York City in there. There's red states that it's just not gonna happen in. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
not.
like should we name the list? Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi. They're
Texas,
never.
Florida.
Texas
Like,
might, because
Lord.
remember, because he barely won Texas last election.
mm.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah, Texas is getting a lot of influx of Californians.
well, it's not even that. I just think the stuff Texas gave me hope for people that, for like a red state who wants a lot of stuff. A lot of people, they say that we're just tired of Trump, because I honestly, if Trump got off the fucking, well, now off of X, or now Twitter beforehand, I think he would have won that election. But because the fact that you almost turned Texas into a swing state shows that how much you messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the thing. So like, if somehow he pulls freaking Texas, yeah, or sorry, Texas, they rule and say, you know what, we don't need you on the ballot. That's gonna be a huge blow, and then other states would follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, question of the day.
All right. This is a fun question. Okay. If you were coming out on a stage, what would your entrance theme song be?
Oh shoot! Hold on. Honestly, hold on. I might go Meltdown by Travis Scott and Drake. I might go that. I might go Meltdown.
Okay.
I might. And then I might go. Hold on. Where's that? Man, where's that Chris Brown song? Oh, I'm in playlist. That's why I can't find it. I'm like, man, where'd that Chris Brown song go? Chris Brown. Where's that album at? Cause it's on 11/11.
Mm.
Shoot, man. Messed Up or That's on You.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, either one of those. Either one of them songs, I'm lit.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Walking out to greatness. That or what's on that? What's on that? Ooh, there's a Future song too. The Future song too.
You can never go wrong with Future.
Yeah. Puffing on Zooties.
Okay. Okay.
Puffing on Zooties. Yeah. That's how I'm vibing. That's it. I'm done. Y'all go ahead.
Well, the first thing that pops in my head all the time is actually Kanye Power. That just
Okay.
always,
Oh yeah, that's all hit.
cause I like that Scream of the Haters, has a nice ring to it. I think every
Yeah.
superhero needs its theme music. That too. Try and think. What else too? I mean, what was it? Was it Forever is good, but I think that's not just me. I have to go out with like a crew to that.
Yeah. Forever is if you got the gang, like
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Frankie
Yeah.
Worldwide.
I know those are the two that just first is coming to mind. Because as soon as you said theme song, I want to be like, what is it? Didn't have to think.
So I have two choices because these two songs make me really, really happy. No Hands by Waka Flocka. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, that's I know why. Because Charlotte's like, she's like, all that ass. Working on those glutes. That's why she's like, girl, drop it to the floor. I see you, Char.
And then my other one is Party by Beyonce, but I would want the J. Cole version.
I see you, Shar. I see you.
This dude gonna zoom in. This is
Look
crazy.
at
This man pulled out the handheld telescope.
that.
Ooh,
my
Shar
God.
doing it with no hands.
Bro, getting microscopic. That's crazy. That's crazy. He got the booty in 4K. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's 8K right there. That's 8K.
8K. Dude.
More.
You need help. You need about as much help as that dude that had the list of 370 porn stars. Like he listed his top 370 porn stars. I said, hold on. First of all,
See.
I said, first of all, time out.
I don't know.
You know 370 porn stars.
Sheesh.
Second, you ranked all of them.
See, I don't need a list.
That's a little insane. It's a little
No,
insane.
I don't need a list. All it is is Shar number 1 right there. That's all it is.
This dude said he buying OnlyFans day one. Ain't even no content up.
Yep.
I cannot.
No content. He just subscribed. I'm ready.
Yep. Do it with no hands.
That's nuts.
I should have never said that.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna let it go. This is gonna
Never
be
gonna
the
let it go.
next at
Never
least
gonna let
3
it
episodes. Man, but I do want to say y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of like cool stuff coming. So we got like there's a couple, like there's at least 1 2 3 4 5 at least 6 interviews lined up, if not 8. And if you get 8, just know y'all in for a real treat. I'm not gonna tell y'all who they gonna be. I'm just gonna tell y'all starting in January. It's just gonna start dropping on Friday. So y'all definitely gonna want to make sure y'all are tapped in on every platform. So wherever you watching at, make sure you tapped in all the way, because then it's gonna be up, big up, big up. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna start on January, and it's gonna run straight into March, and then if I'm able to do some more interviews, then cool, I'll keep the run going. If I'm not able to, y'all don't hold me to that, okay? Don't hold me to, oh my God, where's the next interview? Relax, bro. Relax.
He's gonna start interviewing some random people on the street, like, hey, I need this for my interview.
See, this is now the 3rd time I've heard this, doing the street interviews. Now I gotta gone ahead and empty out my TikTok cart and buy this stuff, because it's just been sitting in my TikTok cart. Like, I found everything I need to do it. It's in my TikTok cart.
Don't even get me started. I have a long list of shit sitting in my TikTok cart. Whew.
I don't have a TikTok cart, but I'm coming back on social media. So, because I'm back and I need to get some content. So I don't know what I'm doing yet.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I'm gonna start my own TikTok cart. I got my new camera cart for whenever Sharif wants to come out and work out in LA. I'm gonna go record a workout video.
This dude is a trick. Hey, when are we doing the meetup, man? When we doing the meetup?
Dude, hey, let's discuss that when we get off of here.
Man, I mean, I was finna say like tentatively, like what's up, so the people know.
No, I'm just saying, so we don't give these people too many details.
I mean, we can give them a little something. We ain't got to tell them.
Yeah, sure. What if they want to see you in the bikini? Let them.
We ain't got to give.
I'm just saying, we don't need to give them whereabouts. People crazy. We
ain't trying to give them where. We just gonna say when.
He wants to win about.
I thought we were talking about. I thought we said something about March or April or something like that.
Hopefully we said March, because April, that's my birthday month. I'm trying to turn up and out.
Yeah, I feel like we said March. I want to say we said March. Huh? Which would be here before you know, because December is pretty much over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to go ahead and lock in. So listen, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. This has been episode number 281 of the Homeroom podcast. Make sure you subscribe, follow, like. We're on, multiple platforms. This is the first time we streamed on IG. I finally figured out how to make it work correctly. I needed to be in Chrome and not in Safari to make it work right. So now that I figured that out, we'll be live on Instagram as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Be looking forward to, shenanigans. And anyway, we're up out of here. See y'all later. Let me find the outro and we gone.
Boom.